I hope at this point I don't need to tell you how fucking stupid that was, but just in case, that parent was fucking stupid. That's a wild deer. You let your that kid looked like maybe one or two? Like, are you fucking serious? Just because, like, you wouldn't let your kid do that with an unfamiliar dog or a coyote or a cougar or a bear. Why would you do it with a deer? People think that deer, they're just like, oh, pretty and harmless, but no, a deer will fuck you up. I am honest to God more scared of prey animals than I am of predators. A a cougar, if it thinks it's going to lose, it will just run away. A elk, if it thinks it's gonna lose, it will go down fucking swinging. If it was life or death, I had to fight against a cougar or an elk, I'm taking the fucking cougar. No, this is not an elk, this is a deer and it's a lot smaller, but that is a baby, that is a child. A deer can and will fuck up a grown adult. A child stands no chance. If that deer truly wanted to hurt that kid would be fucking dead. And luckily, it doesn't look like it was a doe with a baby or a large angry buck with a full rack of antlers. Luckily, that kid wasn't fucking stabbed to death. Grown adults should not be free interacting with wildlife like that because, again, a deer will fuck up a grown man. So, why the literal hell would you let a baby go up to a wild deer by itself? And, like, that parent was so far away. If that deer had decided it was like, no, fuck this kid, and decided to do some damage, that parent would be too far away to even do anything. Luckily, thank God, this kid was fine, but it very, very easily could not have been. And then what are you gonna tell the mom? Yeah, I let our kid get absolutely bodied by a deer because let this child go up to him and I was too far away to do anything? Honest to God, are you dumb? Like, yes, kids should be like exposed to animals. They should learn about animals, but if you want to let your kid interact with an animal, take them to a petting zoo and keep them within arm's reach, because even a goat will fuck up your child. Don't don't free interact with wild deer, and for the love of God, don't let your child free interact with wild deer, especially if you're that far away, because you saw what happened, and now it isn't even serious. If the deer wanted to, that kid would be dead.